set of Generation Iron, and I'm taking my new favorite supplement, Game Face. I used to take Alpha Brain, but it's twice as strong, and I'm a big nootropic guy, and I need it when I do films like this. So, like me, I think you should get your Game Face on. Welcome to Game Face's Talkin Smack. What's going on, guys? Listen to me. My voice is shot. You know, everybody knows I had the cancer in the throat and the operation and everything. So it's not, I don't think it's because of that. I just went to the doctor yesterday, but not for that. I went to for the cancer, but, you know, I'm good. But, I got a little bit of laryngitis. I did the Dave Palumbo show today, you know, the RX muscle, we just did that, so I don't know if that's up. Yeah, by the time you guys watch this, it'll be up, you know. But I did the show, you know, Jimmy, Bertil, and all them guys. But so I can't speak a little bit. My voice is a little shot, but I had to do this because I'm overdue for a good Talkin Smack. And he's sponsored by Game Face. All right, now listen to me. Simmer down. If this could bother you, that we got to promote, I got to tell you about it. So give me a minute or two of your time. Listen, if you're looking for a nootropic, this is the best nootropic. Okay, my friends made this. I'm friends with the guys that bought this, that own this company that started. It's not again, I've told you guys, by the way, one of you guys was saying, have you ever tried the Gorilla, whatever, the mind stimulant or whatever the fuck that shit is, that stuff is all great stuff, okay? Nothing bad about anybody's product. But that's more of a stimulant, a pre-workout. This is not a pre-workout. The guys who invented this are not, they're fucking fat. They're my friends. I love them. No, you know, no disrespect. But they're fat bastards, okay? This is for your brain. There's actually you can't even sell this on Amazon because it's too strong. Because there's one of the ingredients in it, vinpocetine, or however you say it, is actually like a borderline drug for Alzheimer's. This is a very strong supplement, and I'm going to be honest with you, we're selling it out. You know, I say we. They're going to sell it out. And then they're going to come out with a Game Face too, and because the vinpocetine is so fucking, you know, they're like giving them trouble for that. But regardless, Game Face is badass. It's mushroom extracts in here, lion's mane, all those good shit. And the thing is, it helps with the brain. If you have somebody in your family that's old, start giving them that. There is a little bit of caffeine in there. Now, I'm against the caffeine. So if I made that product, it wouldn't have the caffeine. But caffeine is a nootropic. It is a smart drug. Okay, it is. But I don't, you know, I figure if I want caffeine, a stimulant, I'll take a stimulant. You understand? Listen what I'm going to tell you. You ever see these magazines, like, where they throw, like, girls? I always feel like you don't need to, if I'm looking at muscle magazines, all right, I don't want to see all the bikini girls in there because I'm there to read bodybuilding stuff. When I want my hardcore bodybuilding, I don't want the bikini stuff mixed in because I'm there for bodybuilding. If I want to look at bikinis, I'll look at bikini girl magazines. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like to mix the two. I love ice cream and I love spaghetti and meatballs. We call it macaroni. Us New York Guineas. Okay, old school New York Guineas. Macaroni, all right, and gravy. But regardless, so I love spaghetti and I love ice cream, but I don't want ice cream on top of my spaghetti. Do you understand what I'm saying? If I want to fly, and I love to fly, guys. You know that already. But if I want to fly, I don't take this to fly. I take this to improve that brain barrier. Okay, you know what I'm saying? My neurotransmitters. That's what this does. So if you want to rebuild your brain and you want to get smarter, that's what this does. It smokes that shit Joe Rogan fucking put. Go read the ingredients. Just go online and read the ingredients. Compare their shit to this. This ain't no oat bran. It's not like little herbs and shit like that. Okay? This is the real deal. I do not like to mix stimulants. When I want to take a stimulant, I don't want a stimulant in my nootropic. Gabish? Alright? I don't want that. I take my nootropic to do the brain thing. If I want to add stimulant, I add stimulant. So, but that does have a little bit of caffeine from, like, I think coffee bean extract, whatever the fuck they put in. A little bit, because but it's not going to make you fly. If you're taking that to fly, you should take something else, okay? If you're sensitive to caffeine, that'll hit you a little bit. But, for the most part, it's not going to make you flat. That other shit they're talking about, that guy was asking me with the gorilla thing or whatever the fuck, that shit is like your fucking stimulant, you know what I mean? With a little bit of brain shit in there. I don't care. I'll take one thing for one thing, one thing for another. Gabish? Alright, there you go. As you can tell, the brain is, the brain. I mean, I need to put your gay face on. Anyway. The voice is shot. Fucking totally shot. Alright, I'm over here burping. I got all my daughter's lacrosse shit and the fucking shit. You know, all her lacrosse. My daughter fights MMA. She's also a fucking mechanic. She's crazy. But, dude, I think I showed some of you guys. I might have showed you this on the last show. I don't know. But I got a fucking elephant here. My girlfriend sells it. It's on my feet. Look, it's a fucking, whoa, oh, look. It's a fucking elephant. Shit, I'm knocking shit down. Look at that. It's an elephant. It's a fucking, oh! Holy shit. Bro, hold on, let me fix it. Like Jerry Ward would say, let me make this square. Jerry Ward's my boy. There's a fucking taxidermied elephant. Somebody was throwing it out. You know, I know some of you people like, that's really sick. You know, I'm going to call Peter. I didn't fucking kill this elephant. Somebody was throwing it out. My girlfriend, you don't know, this is her fucking eBay, Lego, fucking, whatever you call that new shit that she done, you know, Craigslist, she sells everything, my girlfriend. That's what she does. And as a matter of fact, you know, she also helps them over there. She does work with them. Without her, forget about it. But she's good, you know. And I know some of you guys are a little jealous because I told you she gives me a back rub every day. I just got the most awesome back rub before. She loves doing it. She's sick. She's crazy. She does it to everybody. All my friends get back rubs from her. This fucking thing. You know, they all get back rubs from her. She's fucking nuts. What else? What do I want to tell you guys something? Somebody asked me something stupid. Hold on. Hey, let me see. Get the questions here. I don't know. Nah, I get into bonus shit. I don't know. I thought I had a stupid fucking thing, but we're gonna fix it. Anyway, so we got a lot of good shit to come up again. I'm gonna talk about other stuff, some bodybuilding stuff, and I'm gonna talk about some shit that we really need to fucking talk about. Okay? So, get your shit ready. Go fucking do what you gotta do. Alright? You know, you gotta go to the bathroom, do whatever you gotta do, because I'm about to turn the fucking camera off and then start the questions. Alright? Bish? Alright? Alright. I love you guys, man. Let's get big. I miss doing it. The voice, bro, is shot. So you're gonna have to give me, you know, you're gonna have to give me a little bit of, but I got some good stuff here. Okay? We're gonna have a damn good show. A damn good show. I love those. I love the Hodge twins. I love them fucking guys. I do. They're my boys, bro. I love them fucking guys. Shit. I'm fucking shot. Forget about it. Alright. So, I'm going to stop it for a second. Got to start it up again. So go to the bathroom and do what you got to do.
Why go with sugar-filled pre-workouts? Get your game face on and experience true focus all day, every day. This isn't your usual performance pill. These nootropic capsules help you play harder, train better, and focus more. Working out at the gym? Boom. Game Face has you covered. Trying to carry your friends in game? You'll do a lot more than carry. With Game Face, you'll make the enemy rage quit. Need to finish that essay that's due in an hour? You'll wish you found Game Face sooner. A 14-hour car ride with the kids? Don't worry. Game Face will keep you alert the entire time. Try Game Face today and experience a whole new meaning of focus.
Alright. So here we go. COVID. Corona. Sit me down. I ain't got no corona. I can't talk at all. Well, the voice is... This is the end of the voice for today. But I'm doing this later. I'm actually doing this at 12 o'clock at night, but I got to do a bunch of stuff in the house here. It's fucking crazy. You know, my girlfriend's got so much shit going on in this fucking room. If you guys could only see from me. No, I'm not going to turn the camera around so you can see. Alright? One guy made a comment here. BGeezy said, people who don't believe in roid rage. It's got a comment about this. People who don't believe in roid rage are retarded. And he wrote Bertil Fox. I just want to tell you guys something. Listen to me. I've met Bertil Fox a million times. I trained in a gym. World's Gym. John and Romano and I were just talking about this a little bit on Dave Palumbo's show. I trained in World's Gym. every morning, and then at night, in the afternoon and shit, I would train at Gold's Gym. This is the real Gold's Gym, in the real Gold's Gym, the old Gold's Gym, okay? Yeah, Bertil Fox would be in here, but I gotta tell you something, he was a fucking asshole. He was not well liked. He had a fucking bad attitude about shit, and he was just a plain old dick. So, BJZ, listen to me. Roid rage is not real in that sense. If you listen, this is my comeback for people who talk about roid rage. There's plenty of guys out there. I gotta try to talk a little soft because I'm a guinea from New York. We talk loud, we yell, we spit when we talk. Jimmy the Bull was spitting it today. Well, I was laughing because he's we talk later on, him and I. But I saw him on the fucking thing. He kept fucking spitting when he was screaming, But I do the same thing. My girlfriend always said, "He's spitting." My daughter's like, "Hey, you fucking spitting." Oh my God, my daughter will fucking like build a little fort and shit, when she's in my notes, simmer down. Yeah, I actually print them out now. But, because I can't see anyway. But so listen to me. Roid rage is an excuse for being an asshole. Okay? I told this story before to you guys. I'm pretty sure I did. I knew a guy, my friend. Okay, he was a fucking crazy bastard, right? And he wanted to take steroids. So my other friend's like, dude, I'm not giving him fucking steroids. He's not even really lifting weights, And so he goes, listen, I love him too much. I'm not going to give him steroids. I talked to his wife. His wife said, don't give him any of that shit. So he gave him, and my friend's, he's crazy, right? So my other friend gave him, what the hell were they? Were they B12s or something like that? B6 vitamins? Little fucking white. It was they were B6 vitamins, little white things, And, he gave my friend that, and he told him, it was like fucking Anavar or something like that. I don't remember what he told him. One of those drugs, And my other friend's like, dude, I'm getting fucking roid rage. I'm getting crazy. You ain't getting shit because shit's all in your head because you think you're taking. It's like the placebo. That's what it was. Like you old school guys who know what I'm talking about. You ever watch The Honeymooners? All right? Where Ralph Cramden and Ed Norton, they're sitting there and they're drinking fucking grape juice to Alice. Ralph's wife, she put the fucking grape juice in a wine bottle, and they're sitting there drinking, and they think they're drinking wine, and they're getting drunk, and they actually pass out, 100%, 100 proof grape juice, that's, remember Alice is like, wow, look at these two guys, clear the field, some men are going to do some drinking, and they drink it, and they're fucking knocked out from grape juice, because they had believed that they were drinking that much wine. Well, it's just this guy with the roids. Roid rage is not real, okay? Yes, in some cases there are guys who get fucking crazy, but that's because they're crazy already. They're already assholes. So if you take steroids and you're an asshole, it makes you a bigger asshole, okay? And if you're a little dick motherfucker that wants to be a tough guy and you take roids and now you're jacked, in your mind you think that people are going to be afraid of you because you're jacked until some fucking other dude stands up to you, or somebody like my daughter who's an MMA fighter will kick you in the fucking head and then put you in a fucking, my daughter's a jiu-jitsu fucking, forget about it, that's what she's a jiu-jitsu expert. She'll fucking put you in a hold, bro, you're done. You're done by a girl. Okay? I'm just telling you. That's what roid rage is. People talk about Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit was not a fucking nice guy. He was fucking whacked. He was a moody motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know Chris Benoit, but I did know Bertil Fox. I don't know Chris Benoit, but I know people that knew him and told me he was shot. You know what I mean? He had fucking anger issues already, and he was a little wacky. Plus, he was taking other drugs. Nobody ever talks about that. They give steroids a bad name. Do you read every day, oh, this guy went off, he was taking steroids, oh, another bodybuilder went off and beat somebody up today. Bullshit, doesn't work like that. You don't hear that at all. Now, are there guys, because they walk in the gym and they think, because they're jacked, they think like, dude, I'll rip out your neck and shit down the hall. Like they think they're fucking bad? Yeah, man, a lot of guys, But I seen bodybuilders get knocked out all the time, because nobody's afraid. Dude, just because you're jacked doesn't mean that you can fucking fight. I'm just telling you right now. There's two different animals. Conor McGregor always talks about that. Fucking Nick Diaz talks about that shit. Same shit. Not putting bodybuilders down. I love bodybuilding, okay? But I wasn't I grew up, I can hang and bang, Before I was jacked. you gotta understand. But I was never an asshole. I didn't go around fucking doing shit and pulling people out of cars, doing crazy stuff. I did, only assholes do that. So let me finish that up there, B. Jeezy, by telling you, if you're a little asshole and you take steroids, you're going to be a bigger asshole. But stop blaming steroids. Stop saying that steroids are making guys do things, because they're not. You do not see every day on the news another bodybuilder went off. How many guys do juice and they're not fucking killing people, beating the shit out of people? And the ones that do the juice and do beat the shit out of people, that's because they were an asshole before they ever fucking took this. Stop blaming the fucking steroids for that shit. And Bertil Fox, you brought Bertil Fox's name into it. He was not a nice guy, okay? It had nothing to do with the steroids. He didn't kill his wife. How many bodybuilders you know are on steroids? How many pro bodybuilders there are and all that other shit? Today they're giving out fucking IFBB cards. Hey, get your IFBB card, hey. Okay, but you don't see them going off killing their wives, all right? Wives. The Bertil Fox killed his wife and her mother, okay? You don't see that. That's an isolated instance, because he was an asshole. Alright? There's plenty of other bodybuilders out there taking lots of testosterone, and they're upstanding citizens, they're good guys. So I'm sticking up for you juice heads. Give me props, okay? There you go. Because I can't stand fucking people they use that roid rage shit. I hate that. I hate that. Don't give me a fucking excuse. Don't fucking talk about the steroids like they're fucking, you know what I mean? If you want to say, look, they get a little hard on your body, hard on your liver, and all that other shit, whatever. But don't be telling me that guys are killing people and shit because they're fucking on steroids. You're an asshole. That's why. Next question. I thought this was a fairly good question. He had it. PaulSquires.com. PaulSquires.com. Wants to know, why do bodybuilders from the 70s state that steroids, like Lou Ferrigno, he used Ferrigno's name, not me. So Lou, I know you and I already don't like each other. Don't blame me for this, and I'm not going to go off about Ferrigno, okay? Because after the last one, God rest Matt Ferrigno's soul. And I'm friends with his brother Andy Ferrigno, so we're going to leave it at that. Alright, I like Andy and I like Matt. Anyway, PaulSquires.com said, why do bodybuilders like Lou Ferrigno from the 70s, who did a video that he didn't believe in, he said about steroids, he didn't believe that, he didn't believe in them, he said. Surely they made him. This is what Paul Squires said. Surely they made him. Arnold at least admitted to it. But the denial of others is odd. Okay, listen. Even Arnold. Well, Arnold always says, when I did them, they were legal. That's a bad Arnold. I can't do my throat is shot. And I don't have a sore throat. I just have the fucking thing. I don't even have a throat to have a sore throat. Fucking half my shit was removed. Corona. But, Arnold admitted it. But Arnold's a fucking momo, too. Because Arnold tries to say, when I did it, they were legal. They were never legal, bro. They were never like, oh, like in other countries, we can get them over the counter. Like, oh, yeah, can I have a bottle of test? Yeah, give me that D-ball bottle right there. How many's in there? It was never like that. Not in this country, okay? They were prescription drugs, kind of like an antibiotic in that same class, all right? They weren't now, class 3. It wasn't like they are now, okay? They were never, they were under the radar. And I can tell you right now, Arnold used to go to this clinic, and he got shit from guys too, but Arnold used to go to this clinic, the nurses used to give him shit. I know these things, bro. I've been around, and I know the boys, he got him. I can tell you what he did. But listen, that's neither here nor there. He does admit it, but he admits it with an asterisk. And the reason why he admits it is because there's other videos where he's talked about it, okay? And, the whole, I just did it before a show and everything, which is partially true, because Arnold didn't do it all year round. I'm sorry, some of you guys ain't going to want to hear that, but Arnold did not do it all year long. The 70s bodybuilders would literally cycle as you go off for like 3-4 months and then go back on. That's why when you saw him in Pumping Iron, it had 100 days, whatever, and he's like, I want to build some muscle. And he didn't look that big or anything. Okay? That's true. They would go off. Danny Padilla used to go fucking off all the time, and they would only do it for like 3 months before the show. And that's what they did. That was part of their show prep. And I think that that's why you didn't see the bitch tits and everything as much. I just felt like they cleaned their body out a lot, you know. But why? But that's not what Paul Squires is saying. Paul Squires is saying, PaulSquires.com is saying, there you go, Paul, I gave you a plug. All right? He's saying, why did they deny it? Why does somebody like Ferrigno, like, oh, I don't like them, I don't believe in them and all that shit? Whoa, stop that. Stop it, okay? You're already at fucko status. I don't even know what you go after you're Momo and fucko. I don't know what you are after that. You're a fucking doo-doo, a fucking whatever, you know? But don't do that. Listen to me. Just tell it like it is. I mean, listen, I love Ronnie Coleman. But I think Ronnie Coleman has even said, like I think they talked about it on, I'm not sure, guys, give me a break, but I think they talked about it, asked him about it on television once, on, was it Jay Leno, one of those shows. And he said, oh, you know, I don't really do that or whatever, you know. I understand a lot of bodybuilders, they don't want, you know, that stigma, you know, oh, you're only like that because of steroids. You know, and it cheapens, you know, all the work I put in. I get that. I get it. But nobody's going to believe they ain't on steroids. You know what I mean? I was accused of doing steroids when I was natural, you know, when I didn't even know what steroids were. Kai Green, who I've told that story 100 times, you know, where I came out of, you know, he came out of the gym, and I was outside Johnny Lat's gym with a bunch of guys and stuff, and he came out, and I was like, holy fuck, bro. I was natural at the time, and I thought, dude, nobody's going to beat me, because I used to beat guys in juice heads, and I used to beat them in shows. This fucking guy comes out, and I'm like, holy fuck, man. You know, the density on him was amazing. Okay? But what I'm trying to say is, I know, guys, cheap is the hard work, but people know you're full of shit anyway. You know, the steroids are everywhere. And there's nothing wrong with it, in my opinion, you know. Unless you're abusing that shit and you're jamming so much tren in yourself because you want to be so big, so bad, you know, that you're going to kill your fucking kidneys and your liver and shit. And then you're going to be like one of these other guys. They're on dialysis and they're not going to be able to do anything. And you're going to be fucking Pee Wee Herman. I know you guys like that. Come on. I'm sorry. I can't do the fucking voice you shot. Anyway, so, you know, that's why a lot of guys think like, wow, it cheapens the work that I've done. And, you know, people think it's just the steroids. And I understand that because of fuck a lot of guys, man. How many guys take steroids and still look like shit, right? Right? And then you get a natty guy who fucking looks great and everybody thinks he's on steroids anyway. You know? I mean, you know, you got all these guys on the fucking, am I spitting? I'm fucking spitting and shit. You got all these guys, right? And they're on, you know, they're on YouTube making these videos. Natty, is this guy natty? Is that guy natty? He's natty. Natty this, natty that. Listen, if you're doing steroids, you just fucking say I'm doing steroids. What's the fucking big deal? Right? Right? I'm doing steroids. Whatever. If you're not doing it, just tell the truth. But don't lie. That to me is worse than fucking... When you deny that shit, you know, if you're going to tell me that Lou Ferrigno did that on Chalk's vitamins or Flintstone vitamins and just, you know, working out really hard and, you know, I've eaten a lot of red meat and shit, get the fuck out of here, okay? Nobody gets to that stage. You know, us bodybuilders, we're not stupid. We know. You may fool somebody out there because they're stupid. Just like Joe Rogan, when you're sitting there watching that asshole fucking Chris Cuomo taking 100-pound dumbbells over the fucking head, you know, smiling and laughing and dropping it down and doing curls. Nobody can do that. Nobody. And even if it was a real dumbbell, you'd still be, you know, give me a break. Joe Rogan believed that shit. Anyway, I don't like the fucking guy. Not Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan and I had a little bit of tiff because he started that whole Synthol shit too with me. And I'm like, fucking dude, don't even go here. But I'm talking about fucking Chris Cuomo. Fuck him. Democratic piece of shit. Anyway, so there you go, alright? You want my opinion, Paul Squires? That's why they do it. I think they feel like it cheapens it, plus they want people to think their muscles are, you know, if I do steroids and they think I'm on steroids, they think my muscles aren't real. Simmer down. Simmer down with that bullshit, okay? I get what you're trying to say, but you got nobody fooled, okay? Christ's sake, Ferrigno in his last show, when he did the Olympiad, it was 310 pounds. It's not just good eating. He wasn't fat. And listen, growing up, I loved Lou Ferrigno. I loved him until I got to really know the spiel with his brother, fucking Andy and Matt, you know, they're telling me all this shit. So I'm not gonna go there. I wish Wilfrigno the best and his family the best. I'm done. I'm done with all that shit. I'm out here blasting him. You brought him up. Paul Squires brought him up saying about the steroid thing. I never saw Lou deny it. Whatever. We all know he did it. We all know everybody did it. You know what I'm saying? I did it. I did a lot of it. I was happily juiced up. I loved every minute of it, baby. I took those cute little D-balls. They're so cute, aren't they? They're fucking cute. You pop one of them in and you're like, woo. You know, I love that shit, baby. I loved them. I loved every fucking, the fucking Matana balls, the Polish D-balls, those little orange, little fucking, in that orange fucking thing there, they fucking popped them. It was cute. You pop it out and you're just looking at it, you go, this pill, it's just tiny. It's tiny. It was so cute. And you just like, and I was like, wow. I love that shit, man. All right, enough of that. All right, I'm acting like a fucking Momo now. Let's get to something a little bit better. Listen. All right, well, let's get to something else. All right, let me shut up. All right. Time to get a little bit of fucking reality, a little bit of political, if it's going to bother you. Can you see this right here? Look, if it's going to bother you, get the fuck out of here. Look, I get all kinds of presents in the mail. Toilet paper, right there, baby. Right there. Okay? And you know what? Some of you may like him, and I don't give a shit what color he is. Has nothing to do with the color, bro. Okay? It has nothing to do with the color. You motherfucker are going to wind up knocking everything over. Has nothing to do with the color. Where is that fucking... It has nothing to do with... It has to do... What? His policies when the lying and the bullshit. Bro, me? My statement is right here, baby. I'm going to make America great again. Right there. Look at that. See that? Alright? Listen to me. Let me give my speech. If this is going to bother you and you're a little fucking delicate and shit, you better get the fuck out of here because... We gotta talk, man. This country's fucked. This country's fucked. And if we get elected that fucking lying fuck, Joe Biden, and that racist piece of shit, Kamala Harris, we're fucked. The same woman who called out Joe Biden for being for racism and she's saying, oh, you know, you segregated, you know, back in California, you know, it was it the 70s, 80s, whatever. He went for segregation and voted on that shit and pushed for it. And they segregated schools, and she says, I was one of those little girls you segregated. You owe black people an apology. You know, you aligned yourself with Robert Byrd and all that shit. You know, they're one of the leaders of the KKK, the number one recruiter ever for the KKK, and that was his buddy. And he utilized Robert Byrd. Whatever. You guys already know that shit. But I'm going to answer some shit here. Some guys talk to me. By the way, did you ever notice... At the Democratic rally, well, first of all, Joe Biden had one Democratic rally where there was 14 people. 14! Anyway, meanwhile, Trump's got 14,000. Would have thrown a fart, you know? But did you ever notice they never fucking chant USA, USA at a Democrat? Because they don't love this country. Listen to me. The hate for Donald Trump is greater than the love for this country. This is a fact. Repeat that. The hate for this country, for Donald Trump, is greater than the love for this country. That's a fact. I have friends. I have a friend. He's so smart too, bro. He's a smart guy. Okay? And he's Jewish. Hey, I love this hat, but I can't keep wearing it. Listen, I have a friend. He's a Jewish kid. He's a super smart guy, right? And you would figure, because, you know, what Trump's done for Israel and everything else, even, you know, Netanyahu loves him. But there's a lot of people who feel about Netanyahu the same way, Jews who feel the same way about Netanyahu, who Americans feel about Trump. You know, you either love him or you hate his guts. But my Jewish friend, right, I tell him all the time, bro, I don't understand it. How could you fucking like the Biden? He goes, I don't like Biden. I said, you don't like Biden, but you're a Democrat, right? Democrat all the way, bro. I said, but do you like all this fucking Harris, you know, President Harris? You want that shit? No, I don't want that. Well, what are you doing? Well, why would you vote Democrat then? He goes, I gotta be honest with you, I just can't vote for Donald Trump. So you're gonna vote Democrat? Go vote for one of them Green Party guys. Go vote for you know what? Go vote for Kanye West then. But don't vote for fucking Joe Biden. If you already know, that's like, listen, I know the ship is going to sink, but fuck it. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to fucking bore more holes in it. Because fuck it. You know why? Because I don't like being in a rowboat. Whatever. Get the fuck out of here, man. Are you crazy? I tell him, are you fucking crazy? You'll let the country die and go to shit? You want the taxes? 60% New York. 62% in New York. You know what that means? If you make $1,000, the government's going to take fucking 600 of it. I can't understand that. I can't. You hate Trump that bad? You hate him? Maybe there's a problem with you. Because let me tell you, I don't give a shit what his personality is. I don't care if his breath stinks. I don't care if there's a wig on his head. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Give a shit what he's going to do for the country. You fucking people, bro. Some of you people. Stop fucking using racism as a tool. I'm fucking sick of that shit. Speaking of that, I was at my doctor's yesterday. Alright? I was at my cancer doctor. I go there, and they got security guys. They look like cops and shit, but you know, they were uniform and the whole bit. And there's a big black security guard. He was a bodybuilder, so he was kind of eyeballing me. I think he knew who I was. But he had a Black Lives Matter mask on, like this, right? It says Black Lives Matter. And I was going to go in there with my fucking Trump hat. I said, you know what? I'll go in there fucking wearing my Trump hat. I told the fucking one nurse, I said, listen, if he wears that, and if I wore the Trump hat, you guys would probably tell me to take it off, right? And she said, you know what? They probably would. They would probably tell you, we don't want that. Why could he make a political statement like that, but I can't come in with a Trump hat? And it happens all over the place, bro. That's it. Gotta remember, guys, I'm in New York, and my doctor's right there in Manhattan, Mount Sinai Hospital. Ground zero for all the fucking wackiness, bro. I told you, my fucking girl, my daughter, just taking me home from the hospital. I got fucking my neck's all fucking stitched. I'm in fucking bandages and shit. I can't move. And they surround my car. They're fucking all these thugs and shit surround my car. My daughter's car. My daughter's driving. My daughter's like, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna fuck this motherfucker up. I'm like, yo, don't do that. Don't even go out there. You can't do that, okay? You can't do that shit. You gotta be smart. But, it's not fair, though. It's not fair. Kids are getting thrown out of classes if they got a Trump sticker on their fucking, book bag or whatever the fuck. Fucking people are nuts. This country's fucking nuts what's going on. So, yeah, that pissed me off about that guy's mask, Even my girlfriend's fucking full-blown Mexican. They're all immigrants, my girlfriend's from fucking Puebla, Mexico. Give me a break. Even she's like big Trump fan, man. Big Trump fan. She fights with her fucking mother. Mothers, only watches Spanish news, so she don't know. They tell you Trump's the fucking second coming of Satan. It's fucking unbelievable. What else here? So, I went to that doctor and they fucking had that, man. That really fucking irked me. You have no idea, bro. That's a Marxist fucking group. Let me tell you something. What do I always tell everybody? Black Lives Matter, okay, is racism disguising itself as anti-racism. That's what Black Lives Matter is. There are racists disguising themselves as anti-racists. They're a Marxist group. It's not the same as black people's lives. That's a different fucking entity. They don't give a shit about black people's lives. They want to fund the Democrats, okay, so that they have the Democrat. They're like a fucking, they're controlling the Democrat. They're like a fucking, they're like a tick that's got it's sucking its blood, like a leech. They're sucking the Democrats' blood, and they're making it so that the Democrats have to do, they're controlling them like alien, with the fucking things on your face and shit. It's controlling what you do, what you say, because you're now like, they've hijacked the Democratic Party. So if any of you guys are Democrats, listen to me. God bless you, but listen, it's not the Democratic Party that was Bill Clinton, okay? It's not that party, even though I wouldn't vote for him either, but it's not that party. It's a totally different animal now, okay? Socialism is bad. It's bad. I tell you all the time, you fucking momos think, look, I got a diploma. I'm going to college for free. You know what I mean? And would you go get that job because you knew diploma, right? Because that's why you go to college, to get a job, right? Is that why you go to college, right? You want to get a good job, you want a career. You get out, now you got your career. You know what's going to happen? Oh, someone's at my door. Hey, listen, you got to pay. You got to pay now, okay? You got to pay for that guy down the street. His kid's going to go to college. Now you got to pay for his college. You're going to say, what the fuck? Bullshit. Hey, You know what? That guy down the street over there, he paid for your college, and you're going to pay for that kid's college. Because that's socialism, bro. You think that you're going to fucking... You may not have to pay for college, but you're going to pay for somebody else's college once you get your job. That's the way it works, bro. Anyway, alright. Well, let me get a little more into this shit. I got to tell you something. I was at this CVS pharmacy. That's where I got to go to get my fucking diabetes medicine and everything. And, the pharmacist over there, I'm not going to say which one it was, obviously, because, I don't know how to get the guy fired, but he was telling me, he's like, that the girl at, that works for him, she's a cute little black chick. I seen her. She got dreads and shit, but she's a cute girl, skinny. I like skinny girls, bro. She's skinny and little, she's cute. But she's young. She's 21, so she got that fucking mentality, you know what I mean? And he was telling me that a woman came in, and the woman had a police bracelet. You know what I mean? And a little badge ring. Police badge ring. A little police bracelet. Alright? And, the girl behind the counter goes, do you realize that I just want to say something to you, that I find that, this little black girl saying this, I find that bracelet and that ring very offensive. And the woman's like, what? Who are you to tell me about my ring and my bracelet? What do you find offensive about it? She said, because, cops don't treat black people right, and, I'm a firm backer of Black Lives Matter, and, cops kill blacks. And the pharmacist told me this shit, right? So the woman got really upset, the one with with the police thing and shit. And, she went to speak to the manager. The manager just said, look, I'm sorry, but that's her opinion, we don't like to, we're not going to do anything about it, because obviously she's a black kid, she's not going to do anything about it. Okay, she's for Black Lives Matter. So, the little black girl that works there at CVS, she says then later to my friend, okay, that's the pharmacist there. She goes, do you believe the nerve of that lady? She actually went and tried to report me, all because I have the right to say that I don't believe in that cops are, they're murderers of blacks and all that shit. And my friend's like, listen, you can't really express your opinions either way, good or bad, because, you could lose your job. And she's like, fuck that. She goes, what about you? And my friend, the pharmacist, is like, what do you mean, what about me? She goes, you make a lot of money. I bet you live in a white neighborhood that I bet you they're all white supremacists. That's what she said. And my friend's like, listen to me. Don't talk to me like that, or we're going to have a problem. Because that's so fucking racist to say that. Just because my skin's white don't mean I think like white people are better than black. Or that fucking, that white supremacy shit, bro. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. That's bullshit. That's a talking point. Ain't no white supremacy here, man. Okay? White privilege, bullshit. Economic privilege. But that's what she said. You imagine the balls? And I always talk to her like she's she's cute, And I always talk to her nicey nice. And she talks to me really nicey nice. But now I gotta look at that shit like, yo, she's probably looking at me like, you fucking white piece of shit. So fuck that. I'll just say hi and bye to her. I'll be nice, but I'm gonna, I'm gonna rope-a-dope that shit, What else here? Another thing, my friend was telling me even last time, I've told just maybe 4 years ago, but my friend, he went to vote and everything, and he sees his mother and father on the list, and they're listed as Democrats, by the way, and my friend is actually, when he gets his voting card, it says Democrat on it, and he's not a Democrat. He said, oh, it's the guy, it's my boy who made this shit, okay? Again, he's not a bodybuilder, I love him, but he's fucking fat bastard. He made this because of the brain, because everybody in his family dies of Alzheimer's. But listen to me. So he's telling me, Greg, I'm over there and I look on a fucking list, and here's my mother and my father's name, and I told him, why is my parents' name on it? They've been dead, but that's the 90s. Like my mother, been dead since the 90s. You know what I mean? Long time, 20-something years. So, that's the kind of shit you're going up against with these fucking Democrats, bro. Now, one of the things, alright, I'm just going to give you some of the things, I think about, for instance, By the way, Joe Biden's a fucking... I just thought of this came in my head before I get into other shit, which sidetracks me. Joe Biden the other day came out and said... They talked about, like, cops shooting blacks and all this shit. And he said, well, maybe they should just shoot him in the leg. Google that shit. Don't take my word for it. Google it. He said, well, instead of trying to kill, why don't you just shoot him in the leg? That's part of the reform. That's part of his idea of, like, reform the police. Maybe we should teach him to shoot him in the leg instead. Let me tell you something. You could shoot a motherfucker in the leg. If he's got a gun, he's going to shoot you in the fucking head. Bro, what cop's going to fucking do that? They're trained to shoot the fucking... Oh my God, dude. And you want him to be president? Are you fucking kidding me? Shoot him in the leg, he said. You know what you're going to do? You're going to piss a motherfucker off, you shoot him in the leg. I don't care what color he is. If somebody's going to shoot me and I got a gun in my hand, okay, cop, if I'm a cop or not a cop... If somebody's coming at you to shoot you, to kill you, you're going to fucking shoot him. And the cops are not coming at anybody to shoot him. It's when you fuck up. Listen, there's a lot of cop haters out there. I know a lot of you guys, I don't like cops, whatever. All right, whatever, okay? But no cop is just shooting a guy because you know what? Look, he's black. I don't like him. You know what I mean? That's fucking ridiculous. And if you think that, you're fucked up. Because that's not the truth. And I've been followed. I've gone in stores and the store detectives follow me around. And I've had cops follow me fucking whatever. You know what I mean? It's not because it has nothing to do with your skin being black. Bullshit. I had a big fight with them on RX Muscle. Okay, when we did that show with Tricky Jackson and Sean Ray. Sean Ray's telling me all this shit. And look, I love Sean. Sean and I are friends, man. He's one of my best friends in this sport. You know, I can call him up at any time, talk to him. Dude, trust me. He warned me what was going to happen to me at Muscular Development. He let me know. I knew it was going to happen before it happened because of him. So Sean Ray's my boy. It was funny because Lee Priest is my boy too, and they can't stand each other. But, you know, they're over there fucking trying to say, you know, I drove around the street, and every time I drive and a cop sees me, you know, he pulls me over only because I'm black. Bullshit, bro. I've gotten pulled over many a times, and I didn't do anything. It's what they do. They just got to check it's happy. You know what? And I don't get tickets. You know why? Because I show them respect. I don't fucking argue with them. I don't say this is fucked up, you know, and whatever. You talk. You talk normally. You let them look at your license. What's the big deal? Okay, goodbye. Whatever. Anyway. So, let me just take some Joe Biden on immigration, whatever. You're going to let all these people in. Now, you black people, anybody listening to me, black, Hispanic, you're in here, you're in this country, you're living in low-income housing and all that shit, you want a better life, okay, I understand that. But if you're for immigration, illegal immigration, what, are you going to just let anybody come in here? Where do you think those people are going to go? Where are they going to go? Where are you going to put those people? You know where they're going to put them? In the low-income housing. Okay? And if you live in the low-income housing, and you support just opening up the doors and letting any immigrant ever, any Tom, Dick, and Harry that wants to come in here, if you're for all that shit and you want all those illegal people here, guess where they're going to live? They're not going to live in the mansions. They're not going to live where the rich people live. They're not going to live in the middle class. You know where they're going to live, right? They're going to live where the poor people live. And then there's going to be wars. You have no idea, bro. That's what I want to know. Joe Biden, you want to let people in? Where they going to live? Where are you going to put them? Show me where they're going to live. Where's their house? They're not going to give them a middle class. You fucking people are stupid, bro. Okay? Alright. And even like, alright, now another thing that they're using. These are questions I just want to ask Joe Biden. If I could ask him. Alright? I think Donald Trump should ask him this. Alright, you said you got a good, you know, you would beat the COVID, you would do better than Donald Trump. Alright? Donald Trump, you think he failed on COVID. Okay. You're the one who said at the beginning in January that he was xenophobic, he was racist for stopping the travel in and out of the country. He banned the travel in and out of China, and then he banned it in and out of Europe for a small period of time. He had to do that. Okay? And you said that's racist, that's ridiculous, you're overreacting. You said that. Fauci said it, but he did it. Now, you're saying he didn't do the right thing. He didn't close it soon enough. Okay. Joe Biden, my question to you is, what would you do? What would you do different? What's your idea to beat the coronavirus? What is it? Let me hear you. You know what he'd say? He'd say, oh, I listened to the science. What science? What science? What science would you listen to? What's the science behind it? You don't think that Donald Trump's listening to the science? You don't think that he gave the right to try? So it's the same medicine that helped him. That thing with the, not Remdesivir, whatever the fuck that other thing was. I forgot. It begins with an R. I should go get my girlfriend. She knows everything. But he gave the right to try medicines that aren't even approved yet. And it worked for him. In 3 days he was fucking healed. Okay? Because he listens to the science. What science are you going to listen to? Who would you listen to? You're going to say Fauci doesn't know what he's talking about? You would never say that. Because Fauci's Democrat and he's a bureaucrat. Okay? And he was one of Obama's fucking butt buddies. So, what would you listen to? What's your program? You don't have a program. Anybody can say, well, listen to the science. And then what would you do? I know what you do. You shut down the economy again. You shut down everything. We'd all have to wear a mask and stay at home, and we can't do shit, because that's your idea of fucking curing us. Right? Because that's exactly what he would say. What's he going to say? What would he do? He keeps saying, I'm going to listen to the science. What's the science? What would you do differently? He keeps saying, I wouldn't follow Trump. I would fucking beat this. How? Don't just say it. How? I could sit here and say I'm going to sprout wings and fly around. And really? How are you going to do that? What do you mean sprout wings? Where are you going to get wings from? You know what I'm saying? You could say anything. That's what they do. That's what he does. It's mind-boggling. You want to reimagine policing. Well, reimagine it. Tell me what you imagine. Tell me what's in your brain. Go ahead. Don't just say I'm going to reimagine policing. You obviously have an idea. You want to get rid of cops. You want to defund them. You want to reimagine it. You want to rethink it. You want to rethink prison reforms and all this other different shit. Okay, you already do the catch and release. You know how that's working out. People getting killed and shit by people that have, over here, dude, this is New York, bro, where I am. If fuck a guy, you could kill somebody and you're out the next day. It's fucking unbelievable here. It's bad. The crime is up over 300%. And the fucking Governor Cuomo saying, New York, come back, I'll buy you drinks and shit. The fuck out of here. Dude, if my family wasn't here, and I didn't have to see the doctors because, I had cancer and everything, I'd be the fuck out of here in 2 seconds. This is a fucking shooting gallery over here. But anyway, say, you want to reimagine policing. When Kamala Harris says, I want to reimagine policing, that's what we need to do. So tell me. Go ahead. Reimagine it. Tell me what your thing is. Before somebody can vote for you. You want to convince me to not like Trump? Tell me. What's your reimagination? What do we do? What's your reimagination? What are you going to do? What's different? What are you going to do different to the cops? You want to take away their money? You want to take away defund? See how that works out in all those places. That's happening right now. It's not working out. It's not. They're up in, what is it, Michigan or Minnesota? One of them I forgot which one. It's Minnesota, I think. Now they're starting to regret. They cut back on cops. Cops go to other jobs, get out of there. Now they defunded that shit. Now the crime's up, and now the people are like, oh God, what do we do? What are you going to do? Some guy pulls a gun on you. How are you going to reimagine that? What should we do? Stop. Put the gun away. You can hurt somebody. Yeah. What are you going to do? What's your reimagination? Oh, wait, we're going to get social workers. What are they going to do? They're going to sit there and give like a therapy? Maybe Dr. Phil can train a bunch of social workers or a bunch of fucking psychiatrists and shit. And they could go around from town to town, and anytime there's a domestic dispute, some guy kicking the shit out of his wife, he's going to let some social worker, Corona, he's going to let some social worker go in there and fucking, listen, you shouldn't be beating your wife. Can we talk this over? Get the fuck out of here. You know what happened? He's going to get shot. It's mind-boggling. Tell me, stop saying we're going to reimagine the police. We're going to policing in this country. We're going to listen to the science. What's the science? What science are you listening to? What science are you going to do? What are you going to do different than Donald Trump did? What? Can't answer it. Can't answer it. They cannot answer it. I'm just saying, guys, it's just mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. Okay, the whole share the wealth thing. Wait a minute. Some guy goes and busts his balls, starts a business, sits there and has that wherewithal and the know-how and the brain power to make that business into something. And now he's making millions of dollars. he has to share the wealth with some Momo that's sitting back, you know what I mean? Watching fucking video games, you know, fucking playing video games, listening to rap music, eating fucking Cheetos and shit. I gotta reshare the wealth with you. What did you do to earn that money? Huh? What did you do? Did you bust your balls? Did you take a risk? Maybe borrow money from your parents to start this business or whatever? You know, go to the bank, put up your fucking house. You know what I mean? To start a business. Now you want me to give some of that money to some fucking Momo sitting there playing fucking video games like an adult playing fucking video games? Dude, I ain't gonna get into that. Maybe some of you guys are into that. I am not. I've never played video games. Fuck that shit. I would never play any of those video games. When I was a kid, I maybe played like fucking, you know, like Pong and shit, you know, with my friend a few times, and maybe you'd be in a bar and you play Galaxian or something like that, you know, put the quarter in it, you know, back in fucking 1980. But I don't play no video games. Fuck that shit. Anyway, that's a time-wasting MC squared, you know? But regardless, if that's what you want to do, whatever. But you can't fucking expect some guy that's out there fucking working 12 hours a day, busting his nutsack, right? He's busting his fucking ballinis. And he's going to go out there, he's going to give you fucking money while you're sitting at home doing shit. Or you're working a fucking Momo job. Alright? But he's the one putting in the work. He's the one busting his ass. He's the one that had to fucking take the risk and sit there and figure shit out. But he's got to share that wealth with you. Get a job. Get a life. And if you support that, dude, don't support me, get the fuck out. Because I have no tolerance. Dude, listen to me. I'm going to do YouTube. I'm going to do my YouTube channel. So you can go there. I promise you guys. I already got a fucking list of stories. And my mother-in-law does fucking shit. She just pulled some shit the other night. Okay? What's today? I'm making this video. It's Tuesday night. When did I see her? I saw her fucking last night. It was last night that we were at her place. And she lives in Jersey. She doesn't live here. But she stays here. Anyway. It's always fucking, dude, I got a million of those mother-in-law stories. You'll get some. So, you know, whatever. But if I wanted to, I could sit and make videos like these other guys do. I come out with a video every day and build up my YouTube channel and all that shit, you know. I don't do that, all right? I don't do that. Okay? I don't do that purposely. I could, but I don't. All right? The reason why I don't is because I want to do it, when I do a video, I'm anal about that shit. I want to give you guys what you want, and I want to make it fucking good. And I'm doing the videos here for Joe. My voice is shot. I got a lot of shit I'm doing back and forth. The cancer, the fucking diabetes, blah, 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 all this other bullshit. Okay? And there's a lot to take care of. I don't really have the time to put into that video, you know, for my channel, but I am. So just go there, subscribe, and just wait, and you'll see. I'm going to give you some good shit. But if I wanted, what the point of the reason why I'm telling you that is because I can sit here like these other fucking people, just sit and talk and fucking make, you know, video after video of nonsense, and I don't do that, okay? When I tell you this shit, it's legit. I don't care if I get followers or not. I'm not here for that, okay? So if I'm pissing one of you guys off because you're like, you know, if you like Joe Biden, that's fine. I hope you don't get what you wish for, okay? Because you're going to regret it. But regardless, if you like that, go ahead. But don't like Joe Biden because you hate Trump. That's stupid. Then go vote Green Deal. Not Green Deal, Green Party. The Green Deal's something different. Go vote for Kanye West. But don't fucking cast a vote for somebody that you know is going to sink this ship. Don't do that. Okay? Listen. I love America, bro. I love being in this guy. I love the fucking, I'm proud to be an American, man, and I'm proud to fucking have my freedoms. Your freedoms are going to get lost. All the shit that's going on now with the fucking social media and all that shit telling you what you got to think and what you got to say. And if you're thinking wrong, you got to think this way. Don't allow it. Don't allow it. Okay? Don't allow it. It's bad enough we're all fucking going around with masks all day. I don't need them fucking telling me what I gotta think and what I gotta do. And if you put down the mask, they put the gabashi on that. Alright? Enough is enough. Alright. Let's wrap this up. Alright, I'm gonna end this now, but I want to say a few things. Listen to me. Don't go away. Okay? I'm not trying to piss people off. I hope I don't piss you people off. Okay? Actually, if I piss a few of you off, that means, if you disagree with me, it means you don't want this country, you're anti-American. You don't want this country to go where it needs to go. Okay, I do. But listen to me. I just want to say, I just thought of something. Okay, let me sidetrack myself here. All right. Game face, you're spinning, Greg. You're fucking, game face. Put your game face on. My brain is shot. I'm fucking jumping all over the place in my brain. Real fast. If you go to my Instagram, I don't do a lot of Instagram, guys, but go there anyway, because my girlfriend does it. I get a flip phone, okay, and get her to do anything. I got to break her balls. Can you please post something? But the reason why I'm telling you that, really fast, before I forget everything else, you go there and wait, because if I'm waiting for Dave Palumbo to send me this picture, okay, that he drew. If he doesn't send it to me, he said he sent it to me, but he's slow with it, okay? He said it already a week ago. But if not, I have the picture on video. I will put a video clip of it up, okay? But it's not. I don't have the actual paper one. You're going, okay? What the fuck are you talking about? You people who watch RX Muscle, you see me on, After Hours with all them guys. You always hear Dave drawn. Everybody's always bitchy. You can hear him drawn. He was drawing a picture of me, and it's actually a really cool picture, and he did a good job. And I want him to. He's supposed to send it to me so I could put it up. I'm gonna put it up on the walls in here. This is a good picture, but I have the picture, a photo of the picture, okay? Because he sent it to me, and I'm gonna put that up on Instagram. So if you want to see what Dave Palumbo was doing, you go to my Instagram. You might have to wait a couple days, but go there and wait. Whatever, join it, whatever the fuck you do to that shit. And wait, and you will see there's going to be a post. I'm waiting for the actual photo itself. But if he doesn't give me the photo, I'm going to do the digital one. Alright? So all you people always bitching about Dave drawing while he's doing the fucking show, I'm going to show you what he was drawing. I'm going to show you the portrait he drew. He told me. I knew back then when he was drawing, and when you hear him drawing and shit during the show, I knew it was of me. He told me already he was going to draw a picture of me. So I knew. But he did a good job. Anyway. Forget about that. Listen, I love you guys, okay? You still gotta wear the masks. I don't like it either. I've had a few wars with people over the masks. I have a friend that's so psychotic. His kids don't go to school because he's like, I can't have them fucking, oh my God, And, he's, him and his wife are very, no, the mask, Donald Trump is not, I love Donald Trump, but, hey, listen, he fucked up, by not wearing the mask. Well, guess what? Fucking Kamala Harris, they all wear masks, and everybody around her just got COVID, right? Even Biden, everybody around, all the Democrats, same people casting fucking stones at Donald Trump, they're wearing the mask, and they all got COVID. Don't you love that shit? Don't you love when people fuck up like that, when they think they're so grandiose, they're holier than thou, and they wind up fucking getting a stick up their ass like that too? I love that, bro. I love that. I suckle that. I love it. So anyway, but I got friends with it. You gotta wear the mask. You gotta wear the mask. It's gonna end one of these days. They're gonna come out with the vaccine. It is close. My brother-in-law works for Trump. He's one of Trump's personal security guards. My sister's husband. But he mostly works with Eric Trump. And he's been with Donald and everything. He gets paid for Donald. But since Donald's been the president, he works with Eric. My sister knows Donald Trump. My sister's a blonde and everything. She's my sister's a good-looking girl. And Donald really always liked to talk to my sister. But anyway. So, so the point, what's the point? What the fuck am I saying? Oh yeah. So that we're gonna have to deal with the mask a little bit longer, okay? Once they come out with a vaccine and there's no Democrats, the Democrats are in, you're fucked. You're gonna wear a mask probably the whole rest of your life because they're using that. That's a great way to control people. Okay? If you go to my Instagram, I just posted a fucking great little meme there. Okay, it's Greg. I don't even know. It's Gregg Valentino. You can find me on it. If I don't know how, I don't even know how you say it. Is it Gregg _Valentino? Or Gregg Valentino? I don't know, whatever. But if you go there, okay, you'll see I just posted a thing. And it says, an owner of a dog has a dog on a leash. And each day, he ties that dog outside on a leash. But each day, he takes one link off that leash. Until eventually, there's just the leash, the last link, and then the dog. But the dog gets used to it because it's a gradual thing, taking away a link each time. Now the dog has no freedom. Can't move, stuck there. That's what's happening to our rights and our freedoms. Each day they take away a little bit more. This was the greatest weapon the Democrats ever got. That's why they're always screaming, we must stay shut down. We must have masks. Because they want to take your freedoms away, and that's how it starts. They're telling you it's what's best for you. They tell you it's temporary, but it's not. In their mind, it's not temporary. Okay? Alright? So you wear the mask now. You rope-a-dope people. Okay, you're right. Let me put the mask on. You got to do it. Or they're not going to let you in stores. Okay? Don't do it when you're driving a car. Don't do it when you're jogging or you're outside. That's ridiculous. But still. You know, the paranoia is crazy. My friend, who I love dearly, but he's so paranoid. We're outside, and he's still social distance. It's ridiculous. But anyway, wear the mask. Do what you got to do. If the gym requires that, you do that shit. Clean your hands, make sure all that shit free. Wipe your nose, pick your nose, whatever you do. Okay, I'm Italian. We pick our nose. That's what we do. Okay? You know what this is? Huh? This is Italian handkerchief. You dig it up there, you know, you're good. Alright? It's Italian handkerchief. You get it? That's the fucking around. Alright, listen, guys. That's what we're up against. Sorry, I'm a little off. I'm a little bit off. The voice, the throat, it's now like 1 o'clock in the morning or after. Okay, I'm gonna go watch a movie with my girlfriend because we had a full day. I do so much, but I can't just go to bed. I'm fucking hyper, you know. So I'm gonna go watch a movie, relax a little bit. Okay, we already had sex, so I'm not gonna do that, dude. I can't even keep up with her. She's crazy. But so, all right. Forgive me the throat. Forgive me. I love you guys. I love all of you guys, and I appreciate every single one of you. I want to help you. But you got to help yourself too a little bit, you know what I mean? Keep your chin up. Don't get depressed over this shit. That's what they want. That's how they're going to control you. Okay? Don't give them that. Fight it. Fight it. We play today. We rope-a-dope. But in the final rounds, we're going to win. Alright? We're going to knock them out. Okay? Rope-a-dope them. Play the game. Alright. I gotta give you the spin, bro. You gotta be good to your girl. You gotta be good to your wife, your significant other, if you're gay, whatever the fuck your spin is. Okay. You gotta fucking be good to your kids. If you're fucking... Don't be no deadbeat dad. Pay child support. It's the most important thing you could do. Because even if the bitch throws your fucking money to her new boyfriend, it don't matter. It's your law. You gotta pay it. And it's the right thing to do as a man. And then one day you could tell your kids, even if they hate your guts, don't want to talk to you right now, you're the evil guy. One day they're going to tell you. One day you're going to tell them, hey, I paid every month. Even though you didn't talk to me, you treated me like shit, I still paid. And they're going to respect you for that. And they're going to turn to her and say, you motherfucker, you took my father's money. And I had to live like a momo because you gave it to your boyfriend. It doesn't matter. Do the right thing and shit will change for you. Gabish? Alright. Alright, guys. Stop fucking around. Alright? Do what you gotta do. Rope-a-dope a motherfucker. And I'll see you in the next video. And hopefully my throat will be better. And I can kind of go off a little bit more. But, hey. Alright? And listen. Support the game face. You got anybody in your family with Alzheimer's or any of that shit? Try it. It fucking works. The only thing is you have to tell them there's caffeine in there. I don't want caffeine in there. But it's not my supplement. Gabish? But it does work. That shit fucking works. It's not like that On It shit that Joe Rogan fucking takes. Alright. I'll see you in the next video.